More Patriot stuff. Let's welcome in some guests of the NFL. Like I said, a league I played in for a couple years. You guys don't need the headphones, just the mic. We can talk into that. Let me introduce everyone here. Jason Pena of the Merrimack Valley Pride, running back. Alex Andrews, Merrimack, and if I mess up names, just yell at me and correct me, guys. Merrimack Valley Pride wide receiver. Sean Seberg, strength and conditioning coach, running back. For what team? I can't read the writing from my... You guys talk right into the mic.
It's the same team. We're all Merrimack Valley Pride.
Very good. And Keith Schur, head coach, owner of the Merrimack Valley Pride. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Just talk right into that mic.
Thanks for having us today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Tell us, the partnership here, and Brad, you do the games for the NFL here for the station, and this league is something I played in, so I take pride in what you guys are talking about here. I played 2 years wide receiver with New England Hawks and then the Merrimack Maulers there.
Okay.
And
Coach Cologne.
Yeah, and people don't realize that, there's guys that can play in this league. This is a legit league, a lot of fun to play in. Tell us a little bit about it and your experience.
Well, I'll let Jason talk. He went to the University of Delaware. He was a local player. So,
very good.
We do have, Division I, 1AA college experience on the team.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. When I just joined the team last year and looking around, there's a lot of guys that play D1, D1AA, D2, and just want to keep continue their football careers here.
Right.
We got a lot of talent, and I think we got a lot of chips on our shoulders. A lot of guys. It's like guys who didn't make it here, didn't make it there, but they still want to keep playing football. This is one of those leagues where they can keep living out their dreams. Those hungry guys out there. So it's a little bit more exciting, I think. You got that hunger, and no one's getting paid out here. We out here to play football.
That's a great point. It's not like someone making a huge salary. It's that you actually playing literally for the love of the game. It sounds like a cliche, but it's true. When you're literally going out there and playing. I started playing at 30 years old just because I never had that experience, and it was amazing, and it was definitely some jarring hits that, like you said, this is not like you're playing against some guys that haven't played. It's just some kids playing and having a good time. This is for real, and it's a legitimate league and some real competitive players.
Exactly. I joined the team actually through a friend. I was out playing basketball, one of my other loves, at a court somewhere, and he's like, "Hey, you still play football?" And I was like, "No, not really." And he actually got me into it. He's like, "Hey, if I could talk to my coach and we're gonna work it out." And then I was like, "Yeah, sure." Next day, if I get you a helmet and pads, could you play?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. I remember the first play. I got a little flare out as a running back, a catch.
Yeah.
Boom. I was like, welcome back to football. I hadn't got hit in 2 years, and I was like, all right, well, that's the way to start it.
Absolutely. And Brad, you played Division I, and now you broadcast these games, so talk about that.
And let me tell you guys something. When you go out and you're able to watch this at the Lawrence Memorial Stadium, it not only gives you an opportunity to support local sports, but it also gives you the opportunity to see what kind of talent is here just locally. You'd be surprised. I've done all-star games. I did the Paul Buckley Challenge. I tell you what, Darwin, if you and I could get together, that's $1,000 award.
Yeah.
That's $1,000 prize for going through that. Not only is it giving you an opportunity to get in shape, but God, man, that's great competition. During the All-Star game, there were 3 games that were played. Mm-hmm. Most of the Merrimack players played in the 3rd game, which I think is the single A game.
Triple A game.
The Triple A game. And I saw some really, really amazing hits, and it was cold that night.
Oh, yeah.
And that should tell you something, guys. You go to a stadium where it's about 10 degrees and the wind chill's about -5, and you got guys giving it their all out there, and there may only be, at that time, because it was 10 degrees, maybe 100 people in the stands, and their friends and family, and they're still going at it. That shows a lot. And I want to say one more thing as well. This is the league, and this is the type of support and love that this league has. This is the league where Odin Lloyd played in. And I'm going to bring that up to say that that's the type of support.
Played on the Bandits, yeah.
They played on the Bandits,
I remember playing against them one
which was the first game of the year that the Pride had. They played against the Bandits. And that support that the local Boston area had for that league and for that team was great. And I want to continue to see that. Coach Keith, if you're interested in this, and I'm going to ask Coach Keith to say this, if anyone is interested in doing any support for the league, being a part of the games, please go ahead and give the website.
Well, basically, www.merrimackvalleypride.com. That will be the website. You can find us on Twitter at MVPisFootball, and you can find us on Facebook at /MVP Football. But going back onto what Jason was saying, the thing is, like you said, there is a lot of good talent too, but as an organization and a program, we're trying to do a lot of things this year. Just to let you know, I've teamed up with Claudia Connect, so we're doing some social media stuff so we can get people out there. We have for the players, right now we have Canal Street Gym where we have workouts Tuesday, Thursday nights are very intense.
I follow the workout videos. There's workout videos on the websites, guys, and I actually use it. I put it on my iPhone. I went to the gym. I'm like, oh, let me try this rope exercise. Let me do a little bit of these ladder drills. Things that I hadn't done in 10 years. Because,
Sap, you've done this every once in a while.
Look, Sap, let me tell you something. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the
We need to
strength.
get a chef because we have
No, I don't want to. I just want to eat.
I'm looking at the strength and conditioning coach, and he's over there sizing you up like, let me get to this guy and see what I can do with him.
But I got to do a lot of work.
He's like clay. You can mold him. You can mold him.
Some high protein meals.
Like Coach Sean, he's the running back coach, but he's also a nutritionist. He has his own gym coming out. Boom Athletics next month. This guy, he's the best. He has a lot of workouts for the guys. The 8 weeks we have right now is more like a strength and conditioning. To me, it's more of a mental thing because I just want to see who's gonna. I want to put guys to the test right now to see who's going to be prepared in the fourth quarter. Because if you quit now, you're going to quit then. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It really is a great league, and I can speak to it, and Brad can as well. Just from having played in it, it's getting bigger and bigger. It's not something that's going down; it's going up, and that's a really cool thing. Real quick, Pats this week.
Yeah, quick prediction.
What do you guys think? Break it down. You got about 30 seconds.
I like the Pats. I just hope they stay real physical and aggressive. Don't let Manning off the hook.
Yes.
Blitz him, get in his head.
Absolutely. What do you think?
It's 50-50 to me. I'm a big Pats fan, but I'm a realist, and I gotta say, if we can ground and pound and not let them score over 30, we're gonna win this game.
Absolutely. So ground and pound there. I think they might surprise them and spread them out. We've been talking about that this
with
week.
Andrew Chris Harris,
Yeah, with him out of the lineup, that's a big deal. Considering how important he's been for the team. Guys, thank you so much for coming by today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys check him out. NEFL. Give the website one more time, real quick.
It's www.merrimackvalleypride.com.
There you go. Make sure you go and check it out. These guys doing great things. We'll be back with you on the afternoon press box, 1510 NBC and Yahoo Sports Radio in Boston. Phone lines open 617-237-1234. We'll be back with you, of course, talking Patriots, talking Rondo, talking everything, taking your calls. What's the best matchup for the Patriots, too? Seahawks or Niners? We'll get to that next.